Let me tell you something that you probably walk around not fully understanding about yourself. There is a version of you that other people see, and it is so much bigger, so much more magnetic, so much more powerful than the version you see when you look in the mirror. And today, that truth is coming through so strong that I cannot ignore it. Because the energy around you right now is not just about somebody loving you. It is about somebody studying you, watching you, being completely undone by who you are as a human being. And not just one person, okay? I'm talking about multiple people who look at your life, your presence, your energy, and they feel something shift inside of them. You are becoming something to people that you don't even have a word for yet. And this one person, this specific person that I'm going to get into, they are not just thinking about you. They are consumed by you. Completely. Utterly. Consumed. So let's go ahead and get into this because what is coming through for you right now is genuinely unlike anything I've seen in a while, and I need you to sit with this because this is for you. The very first thing that I'm feeling around you is this undeniable sense of influence. And I don't mean influence like you're posting things online and getting attention, although for some of you that could absolutely be part of it. I mean influence in the truest sense of the word. The kind where people change the way they carry themselves because of how you carry yourself. The kind where someone walks away from an interaction with you and they go home and they think, why can't I be more like that? Why does that person have something that I can't quite name but I know I want it? That is the energy sitting all around you right now, and it is thick. It is powerful. And most of you are completely unaware of it. I keep feeling this thing where you move through the world very quietly. Like you're not out here screaming for attention. You're not performing. You are just being. And somehow, that is the most captivating thing to the people around you. Because everyone else is trying so hard. Everyone else is performing and posturing and doing everything they can to be seen. And then there's you, just existing at this level that doesn't even require effort, and it draws people in like nothing I can explain. People are gravitating toward your frequency and they don't even fully understand why. They just know that being around you or even just observing you from a distance does something to them. It wakes something up. And now let me talk about this person. Because this person, this crush energy that's coming through, they were already curious about you before they even had a reason to be. Like, something about you caught their attention early on and they tried to shake it. I'm serious. They tried to just move on and focus on other things, and it didn't work. Because you kept showing up in their thoughts. Randomly. In the middle of their day. While they're doing completely unrelated things. They'll be going about their life and suddenly something reminds them of you, a song, a feeling, a random moment, and there you are again in their mind and they have no control over it. 0. That is the level of hold you have on this person, and they are genuinely a little rattled by it because this is not how they usually operate. This is someone who is used to being the one that people fall for. Used to being the one with the power in a connection. They have this confidence about them that borders on arrogance in certain moments, like they know they have an effect on people and they've become very comfortable with that over the years. But then you showed up. And something happened that they were not prepared for. They started feeling things they haven't felt in a very long time, and for some of you, things they have genuinely never felt before. And instead of it making them feel good, it's making them feel a little vulnerable. A little exposed. Because how do you pursue someone who feels like they could take you or leave you? How do you approach someone who you can't read? How do you walk up to someone and say, I want you, when you don't even know if they're going to care? That is where this person is right now. Sitting in that beautiful, torturous uncertainty. And the more days that pass, the more they want to do something about it. I want to talk about the role model piece because this is so important and it's so specific to you. What is happening right now is that the way you handle yourself, your discipline, your standards, the way you refuse to lower yourself for people who don't deserve you, the way you walk into a room and don't need anyone's validation. People are watching that, and it is reshaping how they think about who they want to be. There are people in your life right now who have quietly raised their standards because of you. Who have looked at how you carry yourself and thought, I want to be that intentional. I want to be that grounded. I want to have that kind of presence. And they would never tell you this to your face, most of them. But it's happening. It's real. You are having an impact on the people around you that goes so far beyond what you can see on the surface. And this crush? This person? They are one of those people. Because it started as attraction, let's be honest, there was a physical pull first, there usually is, but it became something so much deeper, so much faster than they expected. Because the more they paid attention to you, the more they realized it wasn't just about how you look or how you present yourself. It was about who you are. The depth of you. The way you think. The way you respond to things. The way you don't react from a place of desperation or neediness. They started watching how you handle situations, and they were honestly taken back. Like, who is this person? Where did they come from? Why is everything about them different from everyone else I've ever encountered? And that is when the obsession started. I need you to understand what I mean when I say obsession, because I don't want you to misread this. This is not a chaotic, unhealthy thing. This is the kind of obsession that feels like devotion. This is the kind of obsession where someone genuinely cannot stop thinking about you because their soul recognizes yours, and it will not let their mind rest until they do something about it. This person thinks about you when they first wake up. I'm getting that very strongly. There is a moment in the morning, before the day has even really begun, where their mind immediately goes to you. And throughout the day, it doesn't stop. Something will trigger it, and suddenly they're wondering what you're doing. Whether you're okay. Whether you're thinking about them at all. And the last thought before they sleep, so many nights, it's you. That's not a crush. That's a pull that their entire being is responding to. And here's something else I want you to know about this person. They are not someone who gives this kind of attention easily. At all. They are selective. They are discerning. They have seen a lot of people and passed on a lot of connections that other people would have jumped at because they have a standard and they know what they want. And then there's you, and suddenly every standard they had just starts pointing in your direction like a compass that finally found north. They are not just attracted to you. They feel like you make sense. Like the idea of you in their life makes sense on a level that goes way beyond logic. Now I also want to touch on something that might surprise some of you. There is jealousy here. Real, palpable jealousy. Because this person has been watching more than just you, they've been watching the people around you. And when they see other people giving you attention, when they see other people trying to get close to you, something in them rises up and they do not like it. Not even a little. They get this look, this feeling in their chest, and it is pure possessiveness. Not in a controlling way. In a, you are already mine in my heart and I haven't even told you yet, way. They know that other people can see what they see. And that knowledge drives them forward even when their nerves try to pull them back, because the thought of someone else getting to you first is something they absolutely cannot sit with. I also want you to know, and hear this clearly, that you are being seen by this person in a way that you have needed to be seen for a long time. They don't just see the version of you that you put forward. They see behind it. They see the depth and the complexity and the layers that most people never bother to look for. And they find all of it extraordinary. The things you think are just normal parts of who you are. They find those things remarkable. The way your mind works, the things you care about, the way you show up even when it's hard, they are noticing all of it. Every small thing. And they hold it like it's precious, because to them it is. There is also something here about how you are going through a shift. A real transformation. And some of you might already be feeling it, like something in you is upgrading. Like you are stepping more fully into who you actually are, not the version of yourself that was shaped by old wounds or other people's expectations. The real you. And as that happens, as you come more into alignment with your actual self, you are going to attract things that match that version of you. Not the old version. Not the version that settled or accepted less. The true version. And this person is part of what is lining up for that version of you. I want to be honest with you, this person is working up their courage. They have a plan in their head about how they want to approach you, and they've probably rehearsed it more than once. Because they want to get it right. They don't want to just walk up to you and say something generic and be forgotten. They want to say something real. Something that lands. Because instinctively they know that with you, shallow doesn't work. That you are not going to be swept off your feet by some rehearsed line. You need something genuine. And they feel that. They feel that you would see right through anything that wasn't real, and so they are waiting until they can bring you something true. And for some of you, this is already beginning. There might be a conversation that felt a little different lately. A moment of eye contact that held a beat too long. A message or a gesture that seemed small but felt loaded with something unsaid. That is this person testing the temperature. Seeing if you're open. Watching to see how you respond. And whatever you gave back, even without knowing that's what you were doing, they are turning it over in their minds right now like evidence of something they already knew was there. I also want to say something to you directly. You deserve to be pursued with this kind of intensity. You deserve to be someone's first thought and last thought. You deserve to be with a person who sees your depth and rises to meet it rather than feeling threatened by it. You deserve someone who becomes better because you are in their life. Someone who looks at you and thinks, I cannot waste this chance. I cannot let this person walk out of my orbit without telling them what they mean to me. You deserve all of that and more. And what is coming through so clearly right now is that this is the kind of connection moving toward you. Not the kind where you're guessing and shrinking and wondering if you're too much. The kind where someone shows up for you fully and it finally makes sense. And this goes back to the role model energy, because here is the truth, the most powerful thing about who you are becoming is not just what it does for you. It's what it does for the people watching. When you choose yourself, when you hold your standard, when you walk in your worth, you give other people permission to do the same. You show people who have forgotten what it looks like to be grounded, to be real, to be unapologetically themselves, that it is possible. And that is a gift. That is a legacy. And this person who is so obsessed with you? Part of what they're obsessing over is exactly that. Who you are making them want to become. The way you inspire something in them that nobody else ever has. So get ready. Get ready for this energy to fully materialize. Because the connection that is building, the feelings that this person is holding, the way the universe is aligning things around you right now, all of it is moving toward a moment. A real, defining moment where something shifts and something begins. And when it comes, I want you to be open to it. I want you to let it in without immediately questioning whether you deserve it or whether it's real, because I'm telling you right now, it is real. What this person feels for you is real. What is coming toward you is real. And you are more than ready for it. You are not just someone people notice. You are someone people remember. You are someone people carry with them. You are someone people become better from knowing. And this one person, this obsessive, devoted, completely enamored person, they are about to make sure you know exactly how rare and extraordinary you truly are. This is your season. Receive it.